it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So I'm back with a scraps to something video today, and I'm going to be working with sort of my vintagey kind of scraps. I thought what I'd do this morning, I've been cutting up paper bags to make journal covers with, so I thought I'd do some collage, do a journal cover using some of my scraps. That's what I thought. I'd use quite a bit of scraps doing this. So this is just a H&M shopping bag. It's obviously come apart when I've trimmed it, and I've cut it down to, they're only going to be little one signature journals that I'll put in them. I've cut this down to 5.5 by just under about 7 3/4. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do some collage on here, but first of all I'm just going to stick it together, because obviously when I've trimmed it all, I'm not being overly fussy, just to keep it together while I'm collaging, because I'm going to stitch it. Just thought it'd be a nice way to use a lot of my scraps up, making some little journal covers. I've got a topper that I'm going to put on. You might have seen the video now of the toppers that I've made with the scraps to something video. I've just glued that together roughly. Now I'm going to pick out some papers and I'm going to cut them down into little scraps. I quite like this steampunky, but I don't know whether it would go with the topper that I'm going to use. I don't think it would, so let's just go with neutrals. Take quite a few bits out. I'm going to cut them down into little rectangles. I just think they'd be easier to work with. That one, have another look. Even like these, they'd be nice with a pop of colour, won't they? Because the topper that I've got has got a little girl on, I think it is. The topper that I'm going to use. So I think, right, let's try them. We can always cut some more if I don't want to be creating tiny scraps that I'm not going to use. Right, so I can cut a few of these at a time. Just get me, cut a few of them. I'll just get me trimmer. I'm just going to collage onto the, let's do a few less. I'm not going to do really small pieces. Do some of these. Yeah, I think you might have seen the video now of the toppers that I made using the scraps to something. I'm in the middle of putting 2 little journals together for if I get to 4,000 subscribers. I'll show you them. I'll give you a sneaky peek. I'm quite pleased with them up to now. I've doing one for international and one for UK. So yeah, I'll show you them in a minute. Don't think we'll need much more. In fact, I probably won't even use half of this, because it's only going to be a little one signature journal. I just thought it would be a nice way. I've got tons of bags that have been collecting, and yeah, just thought we could do some collage. Let me just show you. These are the 2 journals that I'm working on for my giveaway if I get to 4,000. So there's going to be one for UK and one for international. I've only just started them, but I'm enjoying working on them. It's a different size. Right, so I have got some watered down Mod Podge that I'm going to use. So we're just going to have a play with some collage. Okay, right, so let's start. I'm gonna let's start around the edges. I'm gonna leave a little bit overhanging so that I can tuck it over. This is going to be the front. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do on the inside. Yeah. Leave enough to tuck it over a little bit. I might do some smaller ones. They're a bit big, aren't they? Let's cut a few in half again. Okay, hopefully I've got enough Mod Podge here. I can always get some more out. Let's have a look. Let's put that one. I am going to stitch all over it, so right, let's have some different little pieces. Let's just do some smaller pieces, just like a masterboard really, isn't it? But just with, going to be a little journal cover. Oh, actually I haven't left room for that one to go over the edge, so I'm going to stick another little piece on there, just then I can tuck it over the edge like that. I'll just go over it, and then this will seal it as well, just strengthen it a little bit, because it is only a paper bag after all. But I like making these. I've made these quite a lot. They're using paper bags. I always collect them, you know, when the girls have been shopping, if they go to Primark, or they know now to come in with the bags for me. They'll say, do you want this paper bag, Mum, before I put it in the bin? Boxes, anytime there's a box arrives, and they always come to me, do you want this box before I throw it away? They know what I'm like now for collecting. I haven't put that over the edge neither, have I? I may say I'm going to put it over the edge. We'll have to put some more paper down there. Let's put a little bit of this. Just stick it over the edge. And a bit down here. Trying to not get glue on my desk if I can help it. That's why I've put this piece of greaseproof paper down. There we go. Right, let's do some along the bottom, then we can go in the middle. I find watering the Mod Podge down a little bit much easier to work with. I've just got some on there. Let's just get a wet wipe so it doesn't dry. Right, let's stick something along the bottom. I want to leave it over that overhanging there as well, don't I? It just gives me a neater finish underneath, you know, when I turn it over, if I leave some of it overhanging. We'll go all over it again with the Mod Podge. Right, let's do down this side, and then we've done all the edges. Yeah, I find it much easier to work with Mod Podge when it's watered down that bit. Just find it easier to stick it down. Actually, I don't want that there because I want straight edges on this. That there. That there. I will go all over it again with the Mod Podge. Some more of that up here. I hope I'm in shot here, guys. Oh dear me, I think I am. Yeah, just a quick and easy way to use your scraps up, really, isn't it? Just let's just put a bit. Oh, putting it all in the glue. Silly me. Let's use that piece. Not watching what I'm doing. Throwing it all in the glue, in the glue pot. Right, where do we need another piece? Just there. I think I've covered it all, haven't I? Let's just go over it. Yeah, I think I've got it all stuck down now. Let's just do this side. Oh, a little piece down the bottom there we've missed off. Let's just put that on. Oh, I'll have to cut it because I don't want the jagged edge. Right, I think everything's stuck down now. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to put on my heat gun, just dry it off for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's all sealed nicely. I'm just going to use my ink pad and I'm just going to ink over it a little bit. Got a little bit sticking up there. I'll just use my ordinary glue just to stick that down. Yeah, that's sealed it nicely, that Mod Podge, so hopefully it's strengthened it a little bit. Right, okay, there's got a little bit sticking up there as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over. Let's just put them there. And I'm just going to trim it off a little bit, just leaving enough for me to fold up. Obviously, they're not all the same size, so it might be a bit difficult, but I'll just see what I need to trim off. Just tidy it up a little bit. See, that top bit's okay, so I'll just cut from there. And then I'll just have enough to turn up the corners. These are really good. I bought these from Tonic Studios. They were on offer. I got this one and a smaller one. I think they were only £6. Yeah, they're really good. They come with blades as well. The one of them, you know, that you snap off the edges when your blades dull. Right, I'm just going to cut that corner there a little bit. We've got enough room to turn that up. Let's just cut this corner just a little bit. And then this one. I don't want to cut it too much and then not have enough to turn it up. Don't think I'm going to be able to cut that one. Right, okay, so there we go. Which way around are we? Doesn't matter. Right, let's glue these up then. How long have I been on? Oh, I can't see on me. I'm so used to looking up and seeing how long I've been videoing for, but on my phone I can't see. Right, let's turn them over. Wait for them to grab a little bit. I am going to stitch it when I've put some paper on the inside. I'm not going to collage the inside. I'm just going to put some paper on. Okay, turn that off. I like paper bag journals. I like the feel of them. I've got lots and lots of vintage, well, ephemera that I've made. I've got a big basket full of ephemera, so I can put a little journal together using this as a cover. Just glue that one up. An odd piece there. Let's just cut that little piece off. want to stick that piece. It'll be fine once I've gone round it with the sewing machine. Right, that's not going to stick out that corner, is it? Let's just trim it down a little bit more. Right, this corner bit here needs trimming. Right, come on, stick down nicely. Sorry guys, look at the state of my hands. I'm covered in glue. Right, I'm just going to get rid of my rubbish. And then we'll look for some papers to go on the inside. What I'll do is I'll put a piece of fabric down the middle. I didn't get any out, but that's what I will do, just to strengthen the spine. I would normally put a piece of Tyvek in as well, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put some paper and then a piece of fabric down the spine. So that's how it's looking. That'll be a nice little journal cover, I think, won't it? Right, let's have a look for some papers that we can put on the inside. Want two the same. Don't want them because they're steampunky. I've got some 8x8 papers in here. Wonder whether they're in the other one. I think they might be in this one here. Bear with me a second, guys. I won't be a minute. I'm just going to go. I've got these 8x8 ones here. So perhaps I could use some of these. I wonder if I've got two the same. No, that's the thing. No, it doesn't. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't look like we've got two the same. Right, so I'm just going to go and grab a piece of paper from a paper pad, and then I won't be a minute, guys, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got a piece here that'll be okay, I think. So let's just fold it over and just have a look. I need to be careful that I don't crack the spine. I will also put lace down the spine when I've put the signature in to strengthen it. Can you see there? There's a little bit of paper coming up. Let's just glue that back down. Yeah, I'll have to put something down the spine, I think. But yeah, that looks okay, I think, doesn't it? Right, let's put this paper. Just going to fold it in half a minute while I while I draw on it and see how long we need it. Where's my pencil gone? About there. About there. Right, let's just get my trimmer out. So I'll need the same size for the other piece as well, won't I? Hopefully, if the journal's straight, if the cover's straight. Right, I think they're the same now, are they? Little piece not straight there. Okay, let's see if they fit. Let's just put you up there for a minute. Like I said, I'm going to go and get some fabric. Put some fabric down the middle. Put that there. And that there. And then a piece of fabric down the middle. That's what we'll do. Right, let's just get my ink pad. All glue. Sorry guys, I'm just going to have to take some of this Mod Podge off my fingers. It feels absolutely horrible. Okay, there's one. don't know if I've got any scraps of fabric in here that I could fit on. All my fabric's in a cupboard on the landing. Not too sure if I've got any scraps in here I could use. Right, let's put that on then. It's not going to interfere, is it? No. And this piece, get rid of them scrappy bits. I'm only really putting fabric down the spine just to strengthen it a little bit. That's the only reason I'm doing that. I'm just going to have a look in my box, the scrap box that I've got in here, if there's any scraps big enough to go down the middle. I've got a few pieces here, see if any of these will be big enough. Like I said, just to strengthen it really. Oh, there we go. That piece is nice and strong. I think that'll be two there. That's too small. Let's use this one. Let's just straighten it up a little bit. Just get me scissors. Yeah, let's put that on there. So I'm just going to put some glue at the top. I hope you can see, guys. Just takes a minute for this 3-in-1 to come down the nozzle when you've not used it for a while. And then what I normally do is I just put a bead of glue down there, stick that bit down first, just stick it in bits and pieces, and then you know you're getting all your glue on. Like I said, I'm going to stitch over it anyway, so the machine will catch it. And we will put some lace. Can you see where it's just, I don't want it to rip there, so when I finish with putting the journal together, I will put some lace or some fabric or something down that spine just to strengthen it. Yeah, so there we go, made with scraps in a paper bag. Keep all your paper bags when you go shopping. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to whiz around it quick on the sewing machine, and then I'll be back. Okay then, guys, I'll have to stitch around it in a bit. My cotton keeps snapping. I don't know whether it's the tension or whether it's just a cheap cotton that I've bought. It just keeps snapping. I stitched a little bit there, but I'll fix it when I've turned the camera on. And I thought I'd use this topper that I made from the scraps to something. I thought that would look nice on that journal cover there. What do you think? Let me just make sure we're closing straight here. There's my bone folder. I enjoyed making that. I'm going to make some more of them. I've got lots of paper bags that I can use to collage with. I'm not going to stick it on because I want to finish sorting out my machine, but I'm done for today then, guys. I hope I've inspired you a little bit to get your scraps out and some paper bags and get making some covers. Yeah, so as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.